announced the transition onto eternity of our beloved matriarch, Madam Mercy Iwuna Iyechi Unokam, aged 117. Funeral arrangement, Wednesday, 29th April 2026, 5 p.m. Service of song at her husband's compound, number 13 Okokun Street, Diobu, Port Harcourt. Saturday, 2nd May 2026, 8 a.m. Body leaves Paima Mortuary to her husband's compound for lying in state. 10 a.m. Commendation service by Christ Faith Mission, Port Harcourt. Interment thereafter. Signed, Elder Anebom Unukam, Chief Mourner.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
A very good evening to you. This is the World News in a Premium Talk Radio, Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I'm Rona Aguera. First, the headlines. Court in Abuja restrains INEC from recognizing any congress organized by disputed caretaker leadership of ADC. Nigerian Army kills 18 terrorists, recovers weapons in Borno State. An advocacy group in Ogoni, Conscience of Ogoni People, petition 3 prominent sons over legal suit against federal government on the Foreign Republic of Congo president, holds talks with his Russian counterpart. Details shortly. The Federal High Court in Abuja has restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission from recognizing or participating in any congress organized by disputed caretaker leadership of the African Democratic Congress. The court, in a judgment delivered by Justice Joyce Abdul Malik, also barred former Senate President David Mark and his other prominent figures in the party from interfering with the function and tenure of elected state executives. The ruling is the latest development in the festering leadership dispute within the ADC, with clear implications for the control of party structures ahead of future political activities. The case arose from an originating summons filed by Norman Obina and 6 others on behalf of state chairpersons and executive committees of the party. The plaintiffs challenged the legality of action taken by a caretaker of interim national leadership, particularly the move to organize state congresses through appointed committee. They argue that the caretaker body lacked constitutional authority to organize such congresses or to appoint any committee for that purpose. According to them, only duly elected party organs recognized under the party's constitution possesses the power to conduct congresses. The plaintiffs therefore asked the court to affirm the tenure of the state executive committees and restrain any parallel processes that could undermine their authority. In resolving the dispute, Justice Abdul Malik held that the claims brought before the court were valid and deserving of judicial consideration, especially in view of the alleged breaches of constitutional and statutory provisions. She stated that she found the issue in the originating summons meritorious. The judge framed the central issue as whether the second to 6 defendants, including Mark, had the constitutional or statutory authority to assume the powers of elected state organs of the ADC, whose tenure is guaranteed under the party's constitution. She relied on Section 223 of the 1999 Constitution, which mandates political parties to conduct periodic elections based on the democratic principles, as well as Article 23 of the ADC Constitution, which provides that national and state officers shall hold office for a maximum of 2 terms spanning 8 years. Former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has warned that Nigeria is facing a deep moral and systemic crisis. Obi said his position follows claims by the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Olani Bekun Olukoyede, that about 6 out of every 10 university students are involved in internet fraud. In a statement released, Obi said the allegation of if accurate reflects not just a crime problem, but a broader failure of values, leadership, and institutional accountability in the country. He said the development should not be dismissed, stressing that it raises urgent questions about role models, governance, and the moral direction of young Nigerians. He warned that Nigeria should, with an estimated 2 to 2.5 million university students, would be confronting a serious national emergency if issues and such figures translate to reality. Obi linked the alleged trend to what he described as weakened value systems in society, arguing that young people often mirror the conduct they observe from leadership in public institutions. The former Anambra State governor said this situation reflects a broader collapse of moral values and called for urgent national reflection and reforms. Obi stressed the need to rebuild integrity in governance and build life, insisting that accountability must be enforced without bias to restore public trust. He concluded that Nigeria must prioritize rebuilding its value system and creating an environment that rewards honesty, discipline, and hard work. The anti-graft agency had earlier warned that a significant number of students were involved in internet fraud, describing the trend as a national security threat and calling for urgent reforms in university governance and accountability systems. Troops of Operation Hardin Kai have confirmed the killing of 18 terrorists and recovering of a large cache of ammunition and weapons along the Aziz Bridge in Timbuktu Axis and Bulabulin Forest in Borno State. The Media Information Officer Northeast Joint Task Force Operation Hardin Kai, Lieutenant Colonel Sandy Uba, who disclosed this in a statement, said 11 of the terrorists were killed in Bulabulin Forest, where 7 were neutralized in the Timbuktu axis. He said the 2 coordinated operations were conducted by Sector 2 in close coordination with the Air Component Command of OPHK. All life support structures, according to him, were subsequently destroyed, and exploitation of the area led to the recovery of 9 AK-47 rifles, 3 PKT anti-aircraft automatic machine guns, 5 motorcycles, assorted ammunition, and several materials used for improvised explosive devices. He noted that similarly at the Timbuktu axis along the Wajigiroko-Sambogari corridor, troops had further operations with the terrorists, supported by the Air Component Command of OPHK. He listed the recovered items to include AK-47 rifles, RPG tubes, a large cache of ammunition, bandoliers, and communication equipment. Uba stressed that precision air interdiction strikes were subsequently conducted by the aircraft of the Nigerian Air Force on confirmed terrorist position and fleeing elements, further disseminating scores of the insurgents and ensuring the success of the well-synchronized air-land offensive had overwhelmed the adversary. Furthermore, he noted that troops in conjunction with volunteer forces is currently conducting aggressive follow-up exploitation operations along the 4-4, Milti, and Wajiroko axes to consolidate gains, pursue fleeing terrorists, and prevent any attempt at regrouping. Uba noted that the military high command commended the troops for their gallantry and resilience while urging them to sustain the operational tempo. An advocacy group in Ogoni ethnic nationality, the Conscience of Ogoni People, COOP, has petitioned to the chairman of the Ogoni Dialogue Committee, Professor Don Baridam, over the alleged activities of certain individuals in the ethnic nationality. Those listed in the petition by the group are King Swanu Timothy Yomadam Baridam, Chairman, Board of Trustees of Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, Emmanuel Dia, and Leslie Mao, warning that the activities, if not nipped in the bud, has the potential to derail the progress recorded in the ongoing dialogue between the Ogoni people and the federal government of Nigeria. The petition reminded the chairman of the dialogue committee how the Ogoni delegation, which cut across the diverse interests and representatives of institutions of Ogoni land, visited the president Bola Tinubu, where the Ogoni delegation presented a unified Ogoni position on issues bordering on environmental and socio-economic justice to the president. The group in the petition, signed by Air Leader Chief Gani Toba, emphasized that King Swanu Timothy Yomadam was among the delegation and that it is in meeting up of the unified position of the Ogoni people that the federal government of Nigeria would resume oil operations in Ogoni land. Toba noted that it is also record that the presidency is currently working on the Ogoni dialogue report. Some low-hanging fruits arising from the dialogue have been delivered to the Ogoni people as a means of building trust in the process, including the posthumous pardon and award of national honors to the Ogoni heroes, the establishment of the Federal University of Environment and Technology, Korama Sakpenwa, Ogoni, among others. The group said while some level of progress is still ongoing, the discovery of a certain suit between His Royal Majesty King Baridam Suanu Timothy Yomadam and 33 others against the Minister of Petroleum Resources and 7 others currently pending before the Port Harcourt Division of the Federal High Court of Nigeria. The group claimed that the suit by the monarch was filed with the convenience of his co-conspirator, especially Emmanuel Dia and Leslie Mao, saying that as a group, their major concern is that there are some reliefs claimed in the suit by these conspirators is building already set in motion between the Ogoni people and the federal government of Nigeria. The group noted that King Suanu Timothy Yomadam and his co-conspirators filed the above reference suit purportedly on behalf of the Ogoni people despite having fully participated in the dialogue between the Ogoni people and the federal government of Nigeria. It stands now expressing concern that the filing of the above reference suit has pitched the Ogoni people on the warpath legal battle with the federal government of Nigeria at a time they should be negotiating on a unified front rather than being confrontational. The group demanded that King Suanu Timothy Yomadam Baridam, Emmanuel Dia, and Leslie Mao should not only be removed from the Ogoni delegation to President and the National Security Advisor on any issue involving the Ogoni Federal Government Dialogue on OML 11, but should also be exited from the Ogoni delegation WhatsApp platform until they purge themselves of their contempt for the aspirations and interests of the Ogoni people. Residents of Rumeme, Mile 4 in Obiakwa local government area of River State have expressed concern over the continuous dumping of refuse along Equerry roads in the area. A visit to the scene by Today FM's correspondent revealed large heaps of waste scattered along the roadside, creating an unpleasant environment and obstructing free movement for both pedestrians and motorists. Some of the residents who spoke to our correspondent said dumping of refuse has been a recurrent incident for a long time. They complained that the smell is terrible and that is not good for the health. They blamed the situation on poor waste management services, stating that irregular refuse collection forces people to dump their waste wherever they find space.
Because when it rains, it causes pollution to the environment and is not good for we humans, and it usually brings insects, flies and other stuff. I would say to enforce rules and fines. The local government can reduce roadside waste by enforcing anti-littering laws when people know the area and consequences behavior tends to change.
The dustbin case is a serious issue, especially in this Mile 4. Like, you cannot even breathe. I don't even know how to do it because every day when you come, you see dustbin upon dustbin. I think there are people that they're supposed to give this bills to let them handle it, let them control the dirt, bring boys to pack it out, monitor the movement, make sure people don't drop waste anywhere, put serious laws and policy on how to dump your waste and all.
Some residents also admitted that lack of discipline among individuals contributes to the problem as people continue to dispose of waste indiscriminately. Residents called on the appropriate authorities to provide adequate waste disposal facilities and enforce sanitation laws to curb the practice. You're listening to the World News on Today95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sports stories. Please stay with us.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us now, the rest of our stories. The General Commander of Onelga Security, Peace and Advisory Committee, Emeka Nyocha, has assured that they will continue to protect vulnerable girl child in the society. Speaking at an event in Omok themed Girls on Guard, Protecting Your Dreams, Nyocha called for greater gender equality in society, stressing that women have continued to make significant contributions despite long-standing biases that favor men. He urged stakeholders to create equal opportunities for women and girls, particularly through education and empowerment initiatives. Represented by the Ospak Omoko Zonal Secretary Richard Ucha, the commander emphasized that investing in the girl child is essential for building a stronger and more inclusive society. He also commended Royal Beauty Queen Palace, Orashi Initiative, RBQPOI, for its growing impact in Ogba and Gbamandun local government area of Nelga, noting that the organization has distinguished itself in support of the girl child. Earlier, the Chief Executive Officer of Royal Beauty Queen Palace, Orashi Initiative, RBQPOI, Obi Samuel, popularly known as Sam Glory, commended Ospak role in maintaining peace and security in Omok and surrounding communities, describing its operatives as selfless and in line of duty.
Nobody should blame any girl that is going naked on the streets. When a girl child have nobody to support her in any skill or paying her school fees, she may try to feed herself. That is why you see them on the street naked. We are fighting that. We are out to wipe away tears on their eyes. Believe me that all of them are valued. They are royalty. These girls are very good. They should support these girls so that they will not go naked and find what they will feed themselves.
Today FM Periozogo reports that different advocacy groups for girl child were presented. The paramount ruler of Oloko clan in Ahoda, East Local Government area of River State, His Royal Highness Eze Prince Ike Ehie Ezegbu Olukwo II, has saluted the Ekpeye Supreme Monarch, His Imperial Majesty Eze Kelvin Ngozi Anugwo, Eze Ekpeye Lugbo III, and the Akalaka 12th on his 4th coronation anniversary. Eze Prince Ike Ehie, who is also the Kani Idakani Uzibudu, won in a statement by his head of information and documentation, Oyagiri Chime Emele, stated that the Imperial Majesty, being a modern king, has balanced the traditional trajectory of Ekpeye culture and customs to meet the trend of the day. He praised the resilience of Eze Kelvin Ngozi Anugwo in keeping the ancient heritage of the people amidst modern dictates, coupled with his unrelenting zeal to rightly place the ethnic nation amongst her contemporaries. The Olukwo monarch thanked the Supreme Monarch and his many empowerment programs to Ekpeye youths, especially, and prayed for a healthy, prosperous, and peaceful reign of the king. Russian President Vladimir Putin has held talks with President of the Republic of Congo, Denis Sassou Nguesso, at the Kremlin. Putin said Russia seems promising opportunities for the development of bilateral relations between the two countries, primarily in the economic sphere. Congratulating Sassou Nguesso on winning a 5th term in office last month, the Russian president said the stable political situation in the Congo created good business well. Several opposition parties boycotted the election won by Sassou Nguesso, with almost 95% of the vote saying the process lacked credibility. The Congolese president, for his part, told Putin that all the conditions were in place for successfully implementing joint projects. Putin also praised cooperation with the Republic of Congo on the international stage and invited Sassou Nguesso to the 3rd Russian-African Forum, expected to take place later this year. To end the news, here's a summary of the major stories. A federal high court in Abuja has restrained INEC from recognizing any congress organized by disputed caretaker leadership of ADC. Nigerian army has killed 18 terrorists, recovers weapons in Borno State. We told you that an advocacy group in Ogoni known as the Conscience of the Ogoni People has petitioned 3 prominent sons filing a legal suit against federal government. On the foreign scene, you also heard that the president of Republic of Congo have held a talk with his Russian counterpart. That was the news that's edited by Uchendu Ejowo. For comments and inquiries, please call 081-828-389-2850. I'll send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. On Facebook at Today95.1fm, on Instagram at TodayFM951, on X at TodayFM951. You can also join our YouTube live at Today95.1fm. I'm Rona Agbara. Thank you so much for listening. Good evening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Maybe home is somebody's smile when they look at you for the first time. Maybe home is being a home to something you love and adore with all your heart. And that is what life, friendship, and love are all about. Maybe home is listening to all of your favorite shows on Today 95.1 FM. We create memories. We inspire comfort. We are the voice of the people, and we are home away from home.
Looking to grow your business?
Ready to elevate your brand and reach the right audience? This is your moment to take your brand to the next level with Today 95.1 FM.
Your trusted voice, reaching thousands of listeners every single day.
From startups to established brands, we create powerful advertising solutions that boost your visibility and drive real growth.
Our affordable advertising packages are designed to give your business maximum visibility and real results.
Don't just advertise where people are listening.
Call us today on 0818-389-2850 or visit our station to book your slot now at Today FM Drive off East West Road, Obiapo.
Today FM 95.1.
Your voice, your market, your success.
Hit the road, fill your drive. Ignite the vibe, stay locked. Today 95.1 FM, radio on the go.
What if we knew exactly what you love to listen to? What if we understood your vibe, your voice, your opinion? Today, 95.1 FM. Today, 95.1 FM. We are the voice of the people. All right, it is time to begin What's on Your Mind on this dial. What is on your mind? At this point, I don't even want to keep going over. Oh, what's on your mind is really what's on your mind. What's on your mind is what you're thinking about. Of course, it's as the name implies, what's on your mind. That's the show. So call in to tell me what is on your mind. Just go straight to the point, and please, while you're telling me what's on your mind, try to collect your thoughts so that you don't start listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I have to take calls from other people to hear what's on their own mind. So let's help each other, okay? So the moment I open the phone lines and you call in to tell us what's on your mind, and every other person listening, try to be brave. Just hit it. The most important thing on your mind, or the top on that list, is the one you should begin with. Okay? Yeah. So if you have like 5 things on your mind, if you can share all 5 in a minute 30 seconds, okay. If you can share all 5 in a minute 30 seconds, okay. But if you know that you are someone who likes to really, go in details, then just pick one out of the 5 and tell us what's on your mind. Yes, that is. My name is Rona Agbara. I was beginning to think today was the last day of the month, but there's still tomorrow. Just when I thought April was ending today, and then I looked at my calendar, I checked, and I said, okay, there's still there's the 30th of the month. April has 30 days. It was just yesterday that Miracle said that May has 31 days, and I confirmed that yes, May has 31 days. There are 5 Sundays in May. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 5 Saturdays, 5 Sundays. That's one long month, But anyway, we only hope for the best. Only hope for good things to happen for us and the people we care about, and Nigeria as well. 08109510951. What is on your mind this evening? Let's hear it. Good evening. Hello. I want to beg this network, right? Network providers. I am begging you today, with everything that you hold dear, with everything that you place in high esteem, please do not stress me today. I can't deal. Mentally, I don't even have the strength. Physically, I don't even have the energy, the power. What else? What otherly? I can't just deal with network issues. Please just correct yourself. Help me. 08109510951. What is on your mind this evening? What's that thing you're thinking about? What are you even thinking about at this point? Out of the many things, care to share one? All right, call on 08109510951. Let's hear what is, just walk me through your thought process. what's going on in your head, in your mind, in your heart, whatever it is. Physical. If I say spiritual now, it will sound like it will sound like maybe I don't have a solution to spiritual problems, so please. But then, if what's on your mind is, if that's what's on your mind and you want to share, you want to talk about it and let it off your chest, of course, please do well to call in and tell me. If it's a political matter, if that's what you're thinking of, okay, call in to share. If it's family related, if it is financial, if it is societal issues, community issues, whatever it is that you're thinking of. Now, let's understand that this is not eyewitness report, though. Let's be clear. But a thought going on in your head, you're thinking about it, and you just like, this thing's in my mind. I want to talk about it. I have to say it. That's what's on your mind. Call me and tell me. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, the job is
the what? Okay. I think network is poor. I didn't get anything you just said. Can you say that again?
The judgment from Justice Joyce
Abdul Malik. Oh, okay.
Yes, the Federal High Court in Abuja.
Yeah.
Over between some Greeks and plant both from PDP to scatter at the city and the chief of staff to the president. As and Mr. President will send also Fabio to the other side to scatter them more. So they are giving judgment influenced by the presidency. And
I don't know why your call dropped at that point. Was it your network now? I think it is. You can call in to complete your thoughts because you didn't even talk up to a minute, I think. So try to call back. Just read out. You can send a text message if you're struggling with your call line. If you're trying to call in and you're struggling to get through, just send a text message. You can send a WhatsApp message. You can send a voice note. I'll read them. I'll play them. Okay? Just so you don't miss out on sharing what's on your mind. So we have alternatives. If the call line is you're having issues calling in and network is telling you, I'm not going to let you do what you want to do, or I'm not going to allow you to say what's on your mind, no biggie, no worries. Send a text instead, or send a voice note. Our WhatsApp portal is open, or just send a WhatsApp message, whichever works for you. Evening. Hello.
Good evening, sir. Madam, good evening.
Welcome. Good evening.
Yes, I remember Chigozi from Udon Clan.
Okay.
What is in my mind is this. I'll keep on saying it off and on. I will not be tired.
What's on your mind?
We are totally blind in the night. So I using this medium or this platform to beg the honorable chairman of Emo local government, led by Dr. Chidi Lloyd, to do the needful for people of Emo local government at large. Give us light. My chairman, my sister in the radio house. This is what is my mind. Thank you.
Thank you. You need light. That's what's on your mind. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Yeah. What's in my mind?
Yeah.
I just wish and pray Donald Trump of United States of America just wake up tomorrow morning and Nigeria, it's in his mind. No, we just focus on Nigeria.
Donald Trump should focus on Nigeria. That's what's on your mind.
Yes.
Okay.
He already said that Nigeria is a peculiar country. I wish God would drop, all that is happening in Nigeria in his mind.
All right.
And trouble him for him to come and help. Because what is happening here is beyond our leaders. They cannot cope, especially security. I wish he would just take Nigeria as a pilot test scheme, come here and solve this security problem, honestly. Because it's not happening here. We felt that he never reached here. Gradually to trickle down. So this security issue.
All right. Thank you.
An issue of concern to everybody.
Okay.
I'm not talking of hunger now.
Thank you.
The best way they are alive, now they get hungry.
Yes,
this
that's
security
true.
issue, this security is getting out of hand.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Please, I don't like to maybe while you're talking the call have to drop. I have to drop the call. When I start nudging you to wrap up, please wrap up. All right? So that we'll have, this mutual thing going on here. So when I'm saying thank you, you've gotten your point, you've made your point clear, thank you so much, you should know that I'm nudging you to wrap up. So that you won't still be talking or you keep talking and then I have to drop the call. We have others that I have to take calls from. So please, Serena, you dropped my call. No, I didn't want to do that. You did not want to wrap up, so I had to. Okay? I'm trying to play the voice note sent by this, but I don't know. Is it that the voice note you sent an MTVN or what?
Good evening, Faustina.
Okay, no. That's not even it. The one for, I can see the time. The time is 6:34. So it's actually what's on your mind voice note you sent, but I can't play it. I don't know. Maybe you just send a message or you redial. If you're the one who sent a voice note. Good evening, dear presenter. What's on my mind is the issue of the non-payment of entitlements of retirees of the state. The worst hit is even the retirees of the local government. You see, most of the retirees of the local government retired from the service with the minimum wage of 18,000 naira. So you can imagine what they are paid as monthly pension allowance in Nigeria of today. It is like administering euthanasia on the local government retirees. Euthanasia. All right. My worry now is even to know who is really responsible for the welfare of local government retirees. The reason for this question arises because state government retirees are treated differently from the local government retirees. I think an independent local government pension board should be created to take care of issues concerning the welfare of the case before the advent of the Wiki administration. The wage award of 35,000 should be implemented for local government retirees without further delay, as they are now dying on regular basis. This should be done along with the payment of the backlog of arrears of pensions and gratuity. Thank you for Comrade Tamu Noemi from Port Harcourt. Okay. Local government retirees, state government retirees are treated differently. But why is that? Why is that? Let's take this call. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my sister.
Welcome.
My name is Victor Wamade.
Okay, go on. All right.
Victor Wamade from Iberi Omoma.
All right.
I'm a chieftain of African Democratic Congress, ADC, in Omoma local government area. Please, I want to call on international community to come to the aid of Nigerians, to save Nigerians from hardship and poverty and bondage that Nigeria are into. And also call on Chief Justice of Nigeria to please help us and call the panels in charge and also presiding over the ADC matter Supreme Court. And I'm also urging the Supreme Court judges to do the needful and to do the right thing so that it will not cause anarchy and trouble in Nigeria. Because this matter is internal party affairs. So I don't see the reason why
anybody Thank you.
should come from Nigeria to, to plot and to create problem in ADC.
Okay. All right.
Let them do the needful.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank
so
you. Okay.
In Nigeria.
Thank you. All right. Everyone is talking about the Supreme Court to deliver judgment in ADC tomorrow, Thursday. Is that what's on everyone's mind? Like everybody, that's what's on everyone's mind. Because I've had like 3-4 callers talking about the judgments to be delivered tomorrow, Thursday. All right. Call us to tell us what's on your mind this evening. Okay? 08109510951.
my sister wrote that each time I watch that young man's video of what happened in Delta State,
Yeah.
my heart bleeds. I begin to ask myself, what is happening to humanity? That we are now living, humans are now living like animals. Each time I look at that video, and when you hear the mother of the boy, he said that in 2022, his first son was also killed by law enforcement, which is the police. And yet, nothing, a country that has government, nothing has been happening. This is the second time that happens to that woman. Now, you begin to imagine what will come of that family, the parents of that family, the siblings. When you see a child that you nurture, you carried 9 months and was shocked in that matter, just because you are a citizen of a country.
All right. Thank you.
I thank you. May God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you. That's a really sad one. I won't even lie. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Rob.
Welcome.
Yeah, I am Rob, the Andoni man.
All right.
What is on my mind this evening is I am very, very happy today when I hear the news that our gallant military men are dealing with Boko Haram seriously in Borno. I say kudos to them. Let them do more and end up this mess of Boko Haram so that we can live a good life. I say more grace to their elbow.
Okay.
And for the policeman where go make himself judge, himself firing a point officer, himself everything and go and kill a person picking, make them handcuff him. This will not be story. Take him to court. Let him go and defend himself if he can. Because this thing that happened in everybody's eyes. In short, I have never witnessed this kind of a thing. I've been hearing it when I did small. Say they tie arm robber. And then government go give order. Make them shoot. In own who give them order. And the man is not an arm robber. So justice should take his course. They should not sweep this matter under carpet because even we won't get anybody who go hide in our closets. Pray to God that this matter, justice must prevail.
All right, thank you.
And God bless.
Thank you. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Rona.
Welcome.
Yes, what is in my mind is when people say Governor Fubara should come back and do what, so that problem will continue again for another 4 years. It's like these people enjoy the way the state is moving or going. See those been everywhere, only, and somebody saying should come back. Come and do what? To cause another problem. I beg you, he shouldn't come back. He should bring another vibrant somebody. I think the FCT minister said he will bring another person. Let him bring another person, I beg, so that the state will move forward. He shouldn't come back, I beg, because once he comes back,
okay, thank you.
Problem will continue from where it
Thank
stopped.
you, thank you.
And it's because of that budget
thank you.
The problem is going on like this.
Hey, people should help me now. Mm-hmm. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
My name is Tony, calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, go on, please.
What is in my mind?
Yeah.
What is in my mind is how do we do to live a better Nigeria? How do we do that this nation will be good for all and sundry?
All right. Okay.
How do we do that things will go well with people? The rulers and the ruled will cooperate. We will drink very fine and sleep very fine. We will get job. Nation, there will be no partiality. Things will go well. The Northerners will love the Easterners. Easterners will love the Westerners. Everywhere we be in unity.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Go for it. I have not said anything. You're telling me thank you.
You've been talking now.
What have I been talking? People have been saying for a long time. You tell me
so I should allow you to just talk till you are done.
At least up to the other people that have said. Anyway.
Do you know you've talked more than a minute already?
You don't want me to talk now. You wasted my.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me give you 1 more minute. I say that if you start talking and you have a lot to say, try to summarize it. That's the only way we can hear from every other person. If I allow you to say everything and you end up taking 5 minutes, how do I take another call and another call and another call? So when you're talking, try to summarize your thoughts, into a minute or two. Sometimes I even allow for 2 minutes. And when I'm telling you thank you, it's as if I haven't allowed you to say anything. In 2 minutes, you've been talking. So if you start talking and rather than hitting the nail on the head, you are beating about the bush before getting to the main point, that's not on me, that's on you. Okay? And we're wrapping up in a few minutes. I'll just take this last call and then I read the message I have here and it's a wrap. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, let's take this message here. Good evening. The EFCC chairman. Oh, this is not okay. What's on my mind is how to see food and chop with my family and forget about Nigeria problems. Nigeria palava no they ever finish. From Thank God Ability Ategu. Okay. Hello, beautiful Rona. Asana is on my mind. Their fans have quoting scriptures, claiming that they are David who defeated Goliath. But I know it's, as I know my name, that they will lose gallantly tonight. Simply goodness from Alakaya. All right, that's what's on your mind. Okay. Let's move on to this voice note now. Let's see.
Good evening.
Okay, I'll just play this one and then we'll wrap up with it. Thank you.
Good evening, Today FM. I am Tammy in Port Harcourt. Also, my mind this evening is security. The strategies used by security agencies in Nigeria to curb criminal activities or to stop criminals worries me. They go on radio, they go to the internet, they go to media and they announce what they want to do, what they want to acquire, how they want to acquire it, and this and that. The criminals are always smart. They will have an antidote or probably move away from the area before the search is effected. And then when these things happen, that exercise becomes one in futility. My advice to the security agencies is this: let even the best of your friends in the press do not know what you want to do next. That's where we can catch these criminals right there. We can go to the hideouts and catch them. Hold them down and stop crime and criminality in this part of the world. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You see that voice note was just a minute. It wasn't even up to a minute. So if you're sending a voice note and you're sending a 3 minutes voice note, who will play it? I can't play a 3 minutes voice note now. Haba. I can't play a voice note that is 2 minutes 30 seconds. If you're sending a voice note, it's even better. That way you can time yourself to talk for a minute or a minute 30 seconds. I may just allow that. And then for calls, a minute 30 seconds, 2 minutes. Let's help each other here, please. Thank you. Area talk will be up in a few minutes actually. Thank you all who joined in on What's on Your Mind, called in, sent your messages and voice notes and participated on the show. I really appreciate it. And on this dial Today 95.1 FM, we appreciate you. Stick around.
Informed, stay ahead. Tune in to Today 95.1 FM for the latest news and exciting sports updates. Your trusted source for everything you need to know. Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Looking to grow your business?
Ready to elevate your brand and reach the right audience? This is your moment to take your brand to the next level with Today 95.1 FM.
Your trusted voice, reaching thousands of listeners every single day.
From startups to established brands, we create powerful advertising solutions that boost your visibility and drive real growth.
Our affordable advertising packages are designed to give your business maximum visibility and real results.
Don't just advertise advertise where people are listening.
Call us today on 0818-389-2850 or visit our station to book your slot now at Today FM Drive off East West Road, Obiapo.
Today FM 95.1.
Your voice, your market, your success.
It all begins with breaking news.
Now make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play, undercurrents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore. As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody. Yeah!
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt.
Weekdays, 4 p.m.
Get on the platform on radio and be served.
Get ready to turn up the volume and dive into the heartbeat of entertainment. From the hottest celebrity gist to trending music, movie buzz, viral moments, and behind-the-scenes drama. This is where the fun never stops. Tuning to Entertainment Today, only on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People, your station for pure entertainment. Weekdays, 11:30 a.m. Entertainment Today, where your favorite stars and stories come alive.
All right, let's begin Area Talk. My name is Rona Akbar, still here in the studio and still on, the show. And thank you, the other end where you are, for staying locked in on the dial. Now, the rain of yesterday, I think in some areas that rain was not so serious, but it seems like in some areas in Port Harcourt, it was more. Because in my area, it rained, and the weather was, giving that rain, cold, all of that. Little thunder here and there, and it just kept pouring. And I said last night around 10, even while we were in the studio, it was still raining outside. Now, in some areas, it seemed like it was just a normal rainfall, but in certain areas in Port Harcourt, it seemed like it was a heavy downpour, because there's a video posted on X. A man posted a video on X about some of the effects of the rain from yesterday, or the rain of yesterday. And I'm like, whoa, this is no small effect of the rain. That's why I said it seemed like in some areas the rain had more weight and force, came with wind, thunder, lightning, and all of that. While in some areas it was just a normal rainfall. Because on that video, there's no way I can show the video now. I mean, there's no way you can see the video, but it's circulating on X. Not really circulating, but it's just there on there. The man made a video of a fuel station, that was destroyed via that rain, because of the rain. He said the rain came with so much wind. Now, he didn't specify the area particularly. He said the wind that came with that rainfall yesterday destroyed a filling station. And it was not just small destruction. A part of the station fell on the other part. Like, it was like the building behind it. The building in the filling station fell and it was destroyed. And then another video where he said, according to the captions he wrote on the video, that the wind uprooted a tree. I mean a tree. And that tree fell on a car. That already caused an accident. That car was damaged. The wind uprooted the tree and it fell on a Lexus 350. Lexus Jeep fell on that one and destroyed that one. So, and then I'm wondering, like, on my part, like in my area, it rained. The rain, I think the only disruptions that rain did was it disrupted movement for me, because I was supposed to be at a place before it started raining. So the rain, I couldn't go out. I couldn't come out to go to the place I wanted. I planned that I'll go to. So it disrupted my movement. Apart from that, it didn't disrupt any major thing in my area. Like, it didn't maybe destroy roofs or shops or poles on the streets, or wires didn't fall, or poles didn't fall. It wasn't like so much serious damage. So the damage on my area or in my area was just minimal. The roads was just bad to come out. Then the weather, I don't like cold. I don't. So the cold was just like, it was a struggle for me. Apart from that, and then network was really poor and bad in my area. Very, very, emphasis on very poor. And those were like the effects of the rain yesterday. But I'm wondering, I cannot use that effect on my area alone as to judge if the rain was serious or not. And that's why I'm bringing it on here, to find out from you if there were so much effects of that rain in your area yesterday. Like, was the rain so bad? Did you have any experience of the rain disrupting serious things? If it's just movement for you or poor network that you experienced because of the effect of that rain, I want to know. If it was more than just poor network, the cold, and disruption of movement or restriction of movement for you, if it was more than that, maybe, there's a shop that rain that came yesterday, it pulled off the roof of some shops in my area, or I saw that some poles fell, wires, they just fell from the pole, or it affected our transformer, or some cables, whatever it is. I really want to know if that rain had so much effect where you are yesterday, because it seems like it was not just normal rain. Now, I don't mean spiritual rain. No. I mean, like, it was not just a regular rainfall. It seemed like it was more in certain places in Port Harcourt and in River State. So that's why I'm bringing it on here to hear from you. Please, I really want to know if you had any effect of the rain in your area, where you were, even if not in your area. Maybe you're on the road, right, and you were maybe in transit, and the rain met you in transit, and you realized that, oh, the traffic because of that rain was too much, you couldn't move. It's also an experience to share. Or maybe while you were moving, you saw a pole fall, or wires on the floor, or cables, or shops where their roofs were lifted, or even the video of the man who recorded that a filling station was destroyed because of the heavy wind from that rain. I really want you to call me to tell me if there were so much more effect of that rain than the normal. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome.
My name is Wonderful Jesus.
All right, go on, please. Okay.
Yesterday, I was watching CSG match.
Yeah.
Come and see where I was watching the match.
Oh, you were out in the viewing center?
Yes, I'm watching the match yesterday.
Okay.
Match now yesterday.
Come
and see the breeze there. Somebody said when I was watching the match, somebody said that the breeze carried container where people inside and
you don't mean it. So it lifted the container
and threw it away the other side.
Hey, that's serious though. That's some serious effect.
One of my colleagues. So they called him. The wife she called him that his daddy come home, that the breeze has for the polo.
Hey.
Compound.
Wow. So in some areas it was really serious effects of the rainfall.
It was more yesterday. It was more.
Okay.
Please, let me just say my eyewitness. Please.
No, you call by 8 and say eyewitness. I cannot allow you to say eyewitness on area talk. Thank you.
My eyewitness.
Call by 8 to say your eyewitness report. Don't merge eyewitness and area talk side by side, okay, please? But it's getting serious. While somebody will say, the rain was just normal yesterday and I could not move, there was cold, the weather was cold, the network was bad. In some other areas, someone will say, oh, my experience of that effect of the rain yesterday was terrible. This one says he was in the viewing center watching match when the rain started and there was so much wind. The wind was serious. It lifted containers, threw it from one point to another. That's some serious effect right there. Please call in and share your experience with me, how the rain was for you yesterday. On the real talk, we are talking about this rain matter, and it's like you can't be too. Yes, I know that sometimes we're expecting the rains already, yeah, and there are already things that we should know to have and just do as the rains come. Because first off, apart from now, there's so much effect that the rain may cause in some areas, and more to come. This is not to be a prophet of doom or anything like that, but even the little things that we can do right now to ensure that even the effects don't get to us so seriously is, if you know now that your house or your roof is leaking, now is the time to fix it. You should not wait until it start raining every day. They are now doing emergency fixing and looking for a bricklayer to come do it, or one artisan to come fix it. If you know that you have a leaking roof, now is the time to start fixing it, because if you wait till it starts raining every day, it will be very difficult to fix a leaking roof while it's pouring down, because you maybe just be fixing the roof, and then while the person is working on it, it's raining on the person and raining on the roof. So how do you fix that? If you know now that your house, the wall, the bricks, the cement is already weak and shaking, and any moment from now it's going to give way, you should not wait until it starts raining every day before you fix it. Just buy cement now, carry a chip of sand, call someone that can do the job to come fix and plaster any part of your house that has weak bricks, the cement is already shaking, so that it don't start raining and then one part of your house you wake up and see that your fence has given way, or a part of your room has fallen out. It won't even be a funny experience. It would really be a terrible one, because you'll be exposed. Or that your windows are all broken, your glass, the window glass is broken. Now is the time to fix it. All of these things are just the little things you can do first to ensure your safety as the rain begins. Before we start calling on the public and general and government ones, do your personal ones first. Fix your place, your shops, your stores. If you know that you have, maybe your shop is just made with little wood, not even solid wood, maybe those very small, those light woods that don't even have weight, cannot withstand force, don't wait until it starts raining every day, because if you leave it that way and you're hoping that it's just one day rain, now the effect is not much.
True strength. What defines it? The brilliance of a player, or when a team comes together to win? A solo beat, or the rhythm of many? The flair of one dancer, or the rhythm of many? The flair of one dancer, or the art of a troupe? One distinct voice, or the beauty of the symphony? At FCMB Group, we build ecosystems, empower communities, and create the future. Because we believe it's not just one, but the power of the group that delivers the future we all deserve.
Talk radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
All right, still area talk, still on this dial today, 95.1 FM. And I was just trying to give, not even trying to, yes, I was just giving little tips here and there of how you can ensure a little safety for yourself, your family, and your personal belongings. The other day, last week, we talked about the flood, the rains, and how governments, local government, ministries, and well-meaning individuals can help flood-prone areas in the Orashi region. We talked about that. But this time now, we're talking about personal effects. Yes, personal effect, and how that the video of a man recorded the aftermath of the rain yesterday. This was just one day, not 7 days rain now, not a week-long rain, one day. And the effect was that devastating in some areas. A tree was uprooted because of the heavy wind and force of the rain. A filling station was destroyed. A part of the building fell over the other because of the wind and force of the rain. This is just like creating awareness in that regards, that do not wait until there is a more severe effect, or maybe the rain didn't affect anything around you or with you. Does not mean that you should not be looking out for places and loopholes that you can cover and seal up. Yes, there's a word that says if you break an edge, but I'm not trying to quote that. If there's a broken edge in your house, your bedroom, your sitting room, your stores, your shop, a crack on the wall, go and plaster and cement it now. Do not wait until it starts raining every day before you start looking for emergency fix. If you leave it that way, the crack may just drag down to the root or the foundation of that building or that house, and it may collapse. And if there are people in that house when that collapse happens, that is a very fatal issue. Lives may be lost. So now is to nip it in the bud. Fix it now that you can, because it rained yesterday, it didn't rain today. It may not even rain tomorrow. It may rain the day after tomorrow. We do not know. Fix all of these little things you can do. Your windows, if your door is shaking, if your door is not strong to withstand force and thunder and lightning and wind, down, get another door and fix a better door. Yes, fix a better door. Don't wait until the winds come with force and removes your door from the hinges and just fling your door from your house to another location, and your house is exposed. And you know that when it rains, a lot of creepy things and creeping, insects see their next habitation. They may just become your roommate or flatmate or housemate. So try now to protect your environment and surroundings and house and people around you and your personal belongings. If your shop, the roof is leaking, fix it. The window is bad, fix it. The door is not good, fix it. The walls, you have cracks on the walls, fix it before lizard and roaches will start dwelling with you in your abode. Don't wait until that time. And then if you run a business this period, you should also look out for how the road leading to your business is. Maybe the front of your shop looks like it can get flooded. It looks like the rains can come and settle there. Or when it rains, the water gathers there and settles. It doesn't move. You could just look for a way to channel it to a drainage now, so that you don't have erosion in front of your shop. People will not come to patronize you, and that will be loss of business. That's loss of finances for you. If there's a way you can channel it to a drainage so that when the water comes, it doesn't gather or stay put in front of your store, your shop, your house, it just goes into the drainage. Better do that now. If you know that there's a way you can sand fill, the front of your house or your shop, do it now. Because the effects will be very serious, and it will be like it will be a case of almost medicine after death. It will be like something's already here, the effect is already glaring, and that's when you're running helter-skelter and trying to fix it. It won't be good. This is a friendly advice, if I would say it that way to you, because I just want you to be safe and okay. As much as I also want myself, I'm talking to myself too. I'll just look out for different. Maybe the net in your window is torn. Yeah, you look for, replace it. Sometimes patching it may not even work. Replace it. Get a new one and fully get it covered. Because we also know that apart from the physical effects, there's also the health effect when it rains. Kind of emphasize that sicknesses comes with cold. The cold brings its own waterborne diseases, airborne diseases, because everywhere is cold, and it just comes with you're under the weather, runny nose, cough, itches, and just little things. And sometimes these little things can escalate into bigger things and become bigger issues for you. Before I start sounding like one advisor now, and I'm already like I'm doing counseling. Let's hear from you and see if there were any effects of the rain of yesterday with you, around you, or someone around you, or maybe while you were in transit, you saw something that this rain was serious yesterday. It affected this and that and that. Please care to share. 08109510951. That's the number to call to share. This call that came in now, I don't know. I was trying to pick the call and it wasn't even working. Network. Gracious Lord. We are going to be dealing with network issues when this rain increases. Just one rain yesterday. It was so bad yesterday that I couldn't even make calls in my house. It was really bad. I was coming out, going in, walking around my corridor just to get good network. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Councillor Rona.
Hey, I'm not a councillor. I'm just saying my bit. Welcome.
Yeah, Reginald, you are doing well.
Thank you.
I think what we are really saying is kind of safety precaution that people ordinarily should have to take.
Exactly.
Within this period. Because going by the prediction, it appears that the rain will come early and it's going to be massive. It's going to be, it's going to rain so much this year, and the effect of it will not be easy for people.
Yeah.
And that is where the whole thing that you are saying come to play.
Exactly, and we should not even wait until then before you start taking precautions.
Yeah, but my concern in all this is that looking at the economy we are now, people are struggling on how to eat. All this maintenance now costs a lot of money. Looking at the cost of materials now, the cost of putting all these things together now, and consider somebody that is the financial, somebody who is financially handicapped, who is not financially strong. How can he cope up? So that is the most concern. Because if we are looking about one bag of cement now, take for instance now, almost 14,000. Wood and the stand, zinc, all those things are too expensive now. But nevertheless, people have to take necessary precautions to ensure that the effect of this rainy season will not be much on them.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. 08109510951. Was there any effect of that rain yesterday around you or with you? Please care to share. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you, Rona.
Welcome, Robert Maja.
God bless you. Rona, yesterday was a terrible evening in my household.
How so? Tell me, please.
I was only, I think that I was lucky yesterday.
Mm?
And when the breeze was wrecking the house,
yeah,
the trees around my compound were all dancing, not only Makosa, but a willow.
That's serious.
Yeah, that blues or Lego. I was scared. I said, God, let this roof not go out of my house.
That would be bad, though.
Where will I get money to replace this thing? I'm telling you honestly, it was terrible. I was even scared that my water tank was not thrown away. Maybe because there is content of water inside it. I was terrified yesterday. I tell you the truth.
All right. But thank God that it didn't uproot any tree, Abby.
It did not uproot anything.
Okay.
But my compound was littered by leaves at the break of this.
They were falling because of the wind.
But Even the plantain I had at the back, I tell you, the thing didn't go there. I was so happy about it.
Thank God.
I sympathize with those who experience that kind of havoc.
All
It's
right.
not a good thing to experience.
At all. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your own experience. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Success.
I've taken your call. Go on.
Success.
You said what?
Success.
All right,
I
Success. Yes, go on. Success, tell me. How was the rain yesterday with you?
Please, who are you?
You don't know who you called. You called on Today95.1 FM now. Are you even serious right now? You called on the radio. I'm sure you've been following on the show, or you just dialed the number. Okay, if you just dialed it, I'm asking, did you have or experience any aftermath of the rain yesterday? By aftermath, I mean, did you experience any effect of that rain? What was the effect like? Was it just a normal rain in your area that it didn't do anything, or, it caused some havoc here and there that you saw? Please share with me. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
Yes, my name is Onu Samuel, calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, please go on.
I experienced safety concern during the storms yesterday.
Okay.
And I want to bring it to the notice of the government. The big board that is being mounted on the middle of our roads and the giant ones beside the road, what are the safety aspects being put in place when something of that nature that came up yesterday eventually happens again? Most of this mighty giant iron billboard has been placed very close to the road, some above the high tension. What is government doing about it all? Single individual will just sit in his house because it's his local government or community or their local government people. They will just man people without putting in place the safety measure in case of any storms. Yesterday, most of these banners that was placed on this billboard was torn. Almost caused accident on the road. Littered everywhere. Giant, when I'm talking, it's not just a giant this billboard stuff. So for me, I want to call on the attention of the state agency that
Thank you.
They should try and regulate these people mounting those things on the billboard and know that if there is storms, this thing can cause a lot of accident and even loss of life.
All right. Thank you for raising that concern. Thank you. Yeah, that's a valid concern too, because you may just be on the road when, imagine that kind of heavy wind and rain. Some of these billboards are not even strong anymore. Some of them have been mounted for a while, and so they no longer have strong roots on the ground. Some of them, the cement holding them are already weak. Any strong wind like this, they can just be uprooted from the ground, and you don't know where the wind will take it to. It can cause an accident. That's a valid concern too. We don't need to wait. Yeah, the government don't need to wait till the rain start pouring day in, day out, every day before they go check some of these very mighty billboards. Even some of them over the flyovers, you don't know how strong they are. What if while you're in transit in your car or in a bus, the wind gets so serious and one of those billboards flies out of the ground and hits a vehicle? That's already an accident, and a lot of casualties may be recorded. We don't pray for that and we don't expect that to happen, but we should also take caution, and the government should ensure that it's not just about mounting billboards. They should be sure that they're mounted well and they are strong. Yes, they should be sure that they are strong and will stand and can withstand thunder, lightning, wind, hurricane even. Yes, so that we don't experience casualties when the rains come. Please, don't be inside the car and then one people to fly and hit a car that I'm in. I don't want that to happen for me or anybody else. Please share your experience if you had any, or you saw any, or you know of any of that rain of yesterday. The major thing that rain did with me, or the effect that I think I had, because not like there was on my end, the wind was not so much, but it was very cold. And I said earlier that I don't like the cold. So I don't even like the rainy season to even start with. But there's nothing I can do about it. It must come. It must happen. In fact, it's already here. It's already starting to happen. So my own safety measures that I will take. I will ensure that I'm always covered properly. In fact, this is time for me to now restock on hoodies and cardigans and jackets, because I do not want to be under the weather because of the rain. I don't even want that. So start taking drugs and anything like that. Hello, good evening. Welcome.
My name is Marcus from Israel.
All right, go on, please.
You see, considering that rain, honestly, I'm telling you the truth, as a spiritual man that I am, there's a hail rain that is coming. That will beat everybody. Will beat all of us. Both those that are living in skyscraper, both those that are living in...
It's hail rain that is coming.
Yes, we beat everybody.
Spiritual rain, I mean, which one do you mean? I don't understand.
Okay.
Please, I'm talking about the physical aspect of the rain yesterday.
It's a rain that will beat all of us. Okay, thank you.
Hail rain should not come and beat any of us, so please, I beg. I don't know the angle that you're taking it to, that it will beat everybody and pour on everyone, whether you're in skyscrapers or not. Now, the rains, if you're outside and it rains, of course you get wet and be soaked. That's when you say, oh, rain beats me today. Oh, hail rain that you mean? Nah, I don't know that one. I'm just asking about the effect of the rain, the aftermath of the rain yesterday in Port Harcourt in Rivers State. If you had any effect, please call in and tell me. And also, this is also a call for us to to take some precautionary measures now before it starts raining every day, because it will get to a point where it will begin to rain every day. This is not even by prophecy. When the rains intensify, we may have rains for 7 days in the week. This is the time where you also have to start getting your raincoats, rain boots, umbrellas, rubber slippers or sandals or shoes. Because imagine putting your legs in those very dirty water and some of those places that water gather and get stuck. You can contact small skin infection and diseases here and there. You don't want that now, do you? So the government have their own thing to do. You as an individual have your thing to do. Guard your house. Keep yourself safe. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine, no, thank you.
I thank God this topic you got this evening.
Yeah.
Very much happy.
Okay.
I wish the place my children used to go to school, all these private schools I think to go to here.
Yeah.
Where we are carrying these children to the school, it will make it for us. Now that this rate is falling, the school proprietors and preparatories don't want to do anything. Everywhere is potthrough. We are jumping inside. Sometimes we fell inside the water. During this dry season, we thought that all those things there we gather.
All right. I got your point though, and then your call dropped. I didn't drop it though. That's not me. But yeah, you're talking about schools, right? And the rains and erosion. And also protect your children this period though. As an adult, you know what to do and what not to do and places to go and how to guard and protect yourself. I mean, the responsibility that you have. Now, you cannot really... you're not responsible for trees and signposts and billboards and the road. You're responsible for yourself and your family. The part of roads, billboards, how the gutters, the drainages, that's the responsibility of the government, right? State government, local government, and all of that. Now, let's talk about your own responsibility for your children. The government will not be the one to... Okay, if I say protect the children, I have to be like, oh, the government is not in charge of protecting the the citizens are people. They are responsible. But the first or your primary duty, as much as you're protecting yourself, is your children too, because they cannot even tell the difference between some. If you have very little children, some of them want to even play in the rain. When it rains, they want to go out and dance and jump and play in the rain. They will catch a cold. The cold may not just be a normal cold that you just take maybe a little medicine and you're okay. It may get worse. Do not expose them to the rain or cold. Don't allow them play out when it's raining. Ensure that they are properly covered, clothed. Yes. Ensure that this period, I know that if I say, it's healthy and it will be like someone may just call and tell me, Rena, will you give me the money to buy the food and eat healthy? But you need to now, for your own safety, the little you can afford, the little healthy meals you can afford, try to. So that you have a sound body and a sound health and a sound mind. So while the government will be trying to do what they're doing to help the states this period that the rains will come, you too, you'll be doing your own part. Don't wait until you fall sick before you start calling for help and crying. Your children too, keep them indoors. If they are in school, know that they're in school. If they're at home, put your eyes and watch them. Because some children are very, I don't want to say mischievous, but some children are very somehow that they can just go out and pick anything from wherever and bring it inside the house. Some children that don't really know that, this, you're not supposed to play with something like this. Go out and pick any insects and bring it into the house. And this period, you begin to see in some corners of your house, try to fleet and, use insecticides in corners and areas of your house that you know that, okay, insects can come in from here, reptiles can crawl in from here. If you have holes, cover them up. Yes, cover them up, because as it rains, some of these animals and creeping things will be looking for warmth and, a warm place to be in. So they may just leave where they stay normally and crawl into your house because it's heat. There's heat there and it's warm and you won't know. So you'll not be living with any reptile unknown to you. Your children may just play to that direction and get hurt. Try to use those insecticides for roaches, rodents, scorpions, and all these things. It comes with the very wet weather, so we have to be very careful. Yes, while we're talking about the outside effect, the inside effect too is there. So let's not turn a blind eye to any of them. Let's be very careful, cautious, vigilant. Do our best. Yeah, God protect us, but also try to do the best that you can, so that we don't hear issues of, the fault was from you, or because you laid back and didn't do anything. That's why this and that and that and that happened. Okay? At this point, you see, as I've been talking about trying to eat healthy, I'm not a doctor, but this is basic things and basic caution that we can take now. You don't even have to be a doctor to know that you should eat healthy. Yeah, before I leave it's all part of my job. Yes. 08109510951. That's the number to call. If you had any experience of that rain yesterday, maybe the effect on you was severe than, normal. Please call in to share. I can just take one more call and then I wrap it up from there with that one. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening. I am from Umebi.
Okay.
This rain yesterday was too much.
How so?
Okay? And inside we live. If you come from Umebi to here, there is where they call it Canal Junction.
Yeah.
China carrying sand from that water side. And the drainage there and the coverage was inside. I'm about 5 feet something, but you stop me too. I'll be 10 feet. If I enter there, you cannot see my hand. We are telling them to come and put coverage there or clean there. If you come like yesterday, there's no any road that can pass. If a little children pass there, the flood is carrying them. From Umebi Junction to Umebi to Chokota. At the rainfall yesterday, no motor can pass, no machine can pass. Are we at River State or are we at another state? Please, let government rescue us and born person Joko, our local government.
Okay, thank you.
Let him come and help us. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's take this message and wrap up with this one. This one says the rain reminded the government to cover the manholes to avoid disaster. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, or I don't want to come on here talking about how rain destroyed this or swept a child away, or the erosion carried one man or carried your child. Or please, let's try to be careful and don't move about too much. If it's not an important place, don't go. Don't be everywhere at every time too. Thank you. Thank you all so much. This is where I'll wrap up. Eyewitness Reports by 8 will begin in a few minutes. I'm Rona Agbara. Please stay with me.
Hit the road, fill your drive. Ignite the vibe, stay locked. Today 95.1 FM, radio on the go.
Looking to grow your business?
Ready to elevate your brand and reach the right audience? This is your moment to take your brand to the next level with Today 95.1 FM.
Your trusted voice, reaching thousands of listeners every single day.
From startups to established brands, we create powerful advertising solutions that boost your visibility and drive real growth.
Our affordable advertising packages are designed to give your business maximum visibility and real results.
Don't just advertise where people are listening.
Call us today on 0818-389-2850 or visit our station to book your slot now at Today FM Drive off East West Road, Obiapo.
Today FM 95.1.
Your voice, your market, your success.
Nothing like the good old classic music and reminding the new school of where it all started from. Get the best of classic old school music back to back.
Nostalgia Drive.
From 10:30 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Every Saturday.
On Today 95.1 FM. Hear the bomb.
95.1 FM.
Maybe home is somebody's smile when they look at you for the first time. Maybe home is being a home to something you love and adore with all your heart. And that is what life, friendship, and love are all about. Maybe home is listening to all of your favorite shows on Today 95.1 FM. We create memories. We inspire comfort. We are the voice of the people, and we are home away from home. Yes, let's begin the show by hearing your eyewitness report on this Saturday 95.1 FM. My name is Rona Agbara. So you're calling me on 0810-9510-951 to share your eyewitness report. You know, when they say who was the witness there, who call the eyewitnesses, call them in. That means people who were present when it happened. They saw how it happened. They experienced it, how it happened. But this, we're not in court now. So your eyewitness is in your own community, your local government area, your house. If I say your house, please don't bring family issues. I beg you. I'm not a judge. But yeah, your community, your local government area, your street, on the road, major road, places you've been to in the state, in River State here, any local government at all, call in to share your eyewitness report and tell us what's going on there. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you.
My name is Ono Samuel, calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Young lady, I want to say this, and I'm calling on the attention of the governor of River State to help the citizens, because the level of one chance in this state, in this city called Port Harcourt, is becoming too alarming. They rob people up to the point of, torturing them to death. And if these things are not checkmated and properly controlled, a lot of things will take place. Life will be lost. In the process, they kidnap. In the process, they take valuables, beat people up. How can such thing will continue to happen on our city? The security agency, I'm calling them to take permanent control, proper control of the activities of these people. They take advantage of the young people. So for me, I want to beg, and I'm appealing to the governor and to the security agency. They should sit up. Each of the transportation association or whatever thing they call themselves, they should have a serial number. that the one that is going from Rumola to Shoba will be written on the body of his keke bus or whatever, so that we know that if you go beyond that, you are a suspect. If you're driving a bad road, that number should be written and the area you're driving. And if your vehicle, which is keke bus, is tinted, government should give them quick notice to evacuate any tinted glass concerning a commercial vehicle. You are not permitted to use tinted glass as a commercial vehicle operator. So government should be able to regulate these people because they are causing havoc in our society. Turning our city, a safe city, into another thing that you cannot even speak with our mouth.
Tinted glasses in public vehicles.
Since the neighboring state road is being fixed, you will see strangers coming into Port Harcourt, causing mayhem, causing problem, try to destabilize the state. So if the local government cannot sit up to do their job, then you should resign and leave the office.
All right, so you're talking basically about the tinted glass for public vehicles, right?
Hello, sorry?
Tinted glasses on public vehicles.
It is not proper.
All right, got it.
In the night, you see them whining up, causing havoc, especially on the flyovers. Once they get to the flyover, that is where they trap these ladies and take their valuable and almost torture them to death.
That's serious. Thank you.
The policeman, Jenny just said this before I please don't be offended.
All right.
If any policeman see any keke vehicle parked on the flyover, everybody should be arrested. Any keke bus that parked on any flyover that is waiting for somebody or whatever, it should be interrogated. It should be arrested to the station so that everybody will write report.
All right, thank you. Okay. Yeah, the aspect of tinted glasses for public vehicles, because that's how people enter one chance. So. That's how people experience these things. Because which day was I seeing a video of someone talking about how that she entered the vehicle, some of these small vehicles, and that's how they took her phones, her friend's phone, the money they had, they collected their cards to them to open their bank apps. It's a serious security concern. I should not be taken lightly, though. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you, Rona.
Welcome, Robin Maja.
God bless you and bless you there, sir.
Amen.
Rona, I want to call on His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers. Today, like my face is being lit up. How do I mean? I heard in the news that he visited Creek Road.
Yeah.
Concerning the construction of the market and assuring that market will be open longer than expected. I said, wow. So finally, I can hear the voice of our governor after a very long silence from the wilderness.
Okay.
However, may I please use this medium, as usual, to call on him, to remind him what he said when he visited Abandele Road sometime last year, that Abua Road from Ahoda Junction to Abua will be captured in 2026 budget. The road will be dualized. April is about to end. Your Excellency, let me hold you accountable to the fact that you have said so. And I feel that if that road is open, the communities in that area will benefit. And the criminal activities in that area will reduce. The only modular refinery in River State is situated in my community, hosted by three, Obele, Oshiboko, my community, and Obleze. Oil activities and gas is high. Dualize that road so that your name can be reckoned. You are not asking for too much. This is my call this evening. So my land still remain grab. This is 3 years running. Thank you, Rona Bara.
All right, thank you. Yeah, the road matter, very valid. And then your land too. This is 3 years now still on that matter. I hope that you really get a hold of that land again. I really hope that you do. Because, I mean, imagine one sweat taken just like that. It's crazy.
Hello, Lady Rona.
Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, regional, I called.
Okay. All right. Go on, please. What's your eyewitness report?
Rona, I want to use this medium. You know that we have a commissioner for education.
Yeah.
Dr. Peter Swago, who have made statements sometime on assumption of office. But I am not seeing anything happening. You know that we are talking about the safety measures that we as an individual can take in our respective rooms.
Yeah.
But what about the one that government are supposed to do? Just go to most of our primary schools and then imagine what they look like and what will happen during this rainy season. We have been having cases of some of this thing falling down on school children because of the bad state of these schools. And unfortunately, these schools are still in this condition. For example, the school in my own community here at Chogochu. So a situation where children will be in the class and are not safe. Is it a good thing?
It's not.
I have called on the commissioner that it's not all about making statements.
Yeah.
But it is all about
actions.
That is what we expect. And let me finally also remind the Governor St. Fobra, since he has resumed talking, that my Chokocho Umechen pipeline road that I have been begging for years now, and I was praying for him that state of emergency road should be lifted so that he come back and attend to that road.
All right, thank you.
That road is still in that condition. So I am calling on him. My people cannot continue to suffer under this rainy season as a result of that bad road. NDDC can also do something, because
all right, thank you.
The election is very close, so that my people can see the reason to vote.
Okay, thank you. That education matter is very important to Mr. of Education. Yeah, school children. Education is like as important as agriculture is. That's how important education is. We can't say, education is not so important. It's focused on this aspect. Every aspect of the economy just makes it work better. Every aspect. No one should be neglected or one should not be prioritized over the other. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Rona. Good evening.
Welcome.
This is Chief Solomon.
Go on, please.
Rona, I want my eyewitness report. I have to, this rain that fell day before yesterday.
Yeah.
That rain damaged so many things.
You didn't call in on Area Talk to tell me your experience now.
You see, most of these street lights. This is street light, solar light.
Yeah.
There is a place they call Romade Road. The thing fell down on more than 5 poles.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know when they put this street light, they are supposed to have a committee that will look into it for maintenance.
Okay.
You see? So, and this street light is helping us. When we are talking of insecurity, street light is number one. There is some areas you cannot walk in darkness. There are some streets without this street light.
You can't move. You can't move around. There. True.
You see, so it's necessary. Let us have a committee on the maintenance of this street light. You see, we should not just ignore it. Let anyone that fell down that particular street, they should make sure that they come together and see how to put it back in order. You see?
All right, thank you.
So that will last.
All right.
And another thing, this thing that happened at Ipo, this was Park Commander they kidnapped. So I know that the Air Force, Army, the military, they have went into the forest today for research. And I would like the same thing to happen in other forests like Eche forest, where every time we used to hear organ harvesters, you see, where they used to bad things used to happen. Let our military and local vigilantes team together.
Thank
Not
you.
only that Hippo forest, other forests, they should continue research, because these bad people, they say that have entered the River State. It might be true. Not that when he searched at the Hippo, he couldn't find
All right,
them.
thank you.
Understand? So they should forge ahead and make sure that they work together. Security agencies work together.
Yeah, to increase security in the area. Thank you. Noted. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Rona, good evening.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Chima. I'm calling from Omuma.
Okay.
Yeah, please, Rona, let me use the opportunity to thank Reginald from Chokocho. Because if you come to Omuma here, you will now see that the government primary and secondary schools that is in Omuma are not in a proper shape. But there is small money that the governor, being the former governor, Bimike, used to give head teachers, at least for them to be using it to buy marker or chalk. You cannot see that the head teachers are using their money to buy chalk or marker. In a river state, in a state called the River State. Huh? So go to Abia State and see what Abia State governor is doing.
So provision of all these things needs, like all these things needs to be provided in the school.
Yes, they should provide educational materials.
Okay, all right.
That is what I'm appealing to Dr. Peter Senwago to do.
All
If
right.
the government refuses to release money to his minister, he should resign.
Okay, thank you. That's a valid one also. I mean, this is a call to Minister of Education, right? And Commissioner for Education. Imagine your child in school, no marker, no materials to teach them, textbooks, and other things that they need to learn. If it's not provided, how is the teacher even deliver their best? So we're talking about work environments the other day and a healthy work environment, including schools and education. It's all part of the matter now. Please keep calling and sending in your eyewitness reports. 0810951091, 0701933962. Hello, good evening. That's for messages and WhatsApp messages too. Good evening. Hello. I've taken your call. Go on, please.
Oh, good evening.
Welcome.
How do you market? How do you family? How do you work?
Fine, no, fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's your witness report.
This is my first time in contact.
Oh, yeah, first time caller. How do I celebrate you now? I don't want to ring bell because I'm not waiting to happen. But thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you.
You people, you are doing well.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I mean, I should do a round of applause for you. I'm happy when they're first time callers because the network is always jammed. A lot of callers are calling in. We have people that always, that are glued to us. We appreciate our forever people. I don't want to, there's a word is to call people that are always loyal to you. Yeah, we appreciate all of them. And then first time callers too, you're like our new babies. We appreciate you too. Yes. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Yes, my name is Simon. I'm calling from Lumundru.
Okay.
Road. Good evening. You are doing well.
Thank you. Go on, please.
I want to remind you that last year, this Lumundru and Eka Road were marked out. We are told that this road by now, they're supposed to have started realizing it. You can't believe that this road connect to Eneka, connect to Eche, that people cannot pass this road any longer because of God? Is it when a truck fall there, kill people that they walk the road?
What road is that?
At, last week Sunday.
What road?
Road.
Okay.
Road.
Okay.
See what happened at Rumbiakan last week Sunday. This was that place, that Rumbiakan has been so bad. People were complaining. Not until when accident happened there and take some lives. That was today. Government have patched that road. If you pass that Rumbiakan, that go to Transamadi, you can't see that pothole any longer. Why is government keeping quiet a road like this? In the morning, you need to pass this road. You see students, KK, nobody. This road is totally causing hazard. Why can't government allow this road from early morning
to make even movement better?
To Enekadia.
Yeah.
Yes, to make the movement better. For how long will people keep on suffering? Where people are living, government are not interested. They are interested in opening the inside forest where nobody is living there. What are they encouraging people? I want to also find out all these radio calls we are making, people are making every day.
Yeah.
Those people concerned are listening.
They listen. They do. You think they don't?
They not attending.
You know that sometimes you bring on a report. No, it's not just about talking. You bring a report here. Some of these reports take a while before they are fixed. So if you don't emphasize on it, how would, because you may emphasize today and tomorrow you don't, and they listen tomorrow and you don't talk about it. That's the point why we have eyewitness reports every weekday, so that if it's missed on the first day, the second day can be missed, on the third day, on the fourth day, in the whole week. You understand? So it's not just about, oh, we're complaining and you're complaining and then your complaints are being heard. The important thing is you emphasize on it every time until the result you want happens. You understand? That's how it's done. Because our government is not the type that you just talk once and after talking once, you just say, I've said my own. No, if they want to do, they should do. If they don't want to do, you will not get the benefits that you deserve. I want this road to be fixed. I say it today and I keep quiet. What if that day I said it, they did not listen that day? I don't say it again the next day. I don't say it the day after that. They might not hear about it. But as long as this is what I want, and I want this thing to be done, I want attention to be placed, or I want lights to be shone on this area in my community, I will not just say it one time and just let it be. As much as I want it, I have to keep talking about it. And the change will come. Before you know it, you say, oh, this road that was mentioned, you will even hear some of the people in those communities calling and say, oh, these people came to this road to check, oh, construction has started here. It looks like it's getting better. Oh, this school I will mention, though, they started working on it. Oh, this hospital and this health center, I would say there are no nurses and there are no doctors. Oh, some doctors have been moved to this community. Some nurses have been sent here. Drugs have been. That's the point. That's the whole emphasis. That's the whole point of eyewitness report. It's for you to emphasize so that the authorities and the right channels, the right people, the people in charge of those areas that you mentioned, they will hear it. If it's in the education sector, health sector, agriculture, road construction, waste management, we'll keep talking about it until we get the desired result that we want. Okay? That's the whole point. So it's not just, oh, I complain. Is it just by complaining? That's not it. Thank you. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my sister in the radio.
Welcome.
Yes, I remember Chigozi from Uto Clan.
Okay, go on. What's your eyewitness report?
My eyewitness is this. I want to beg you, in the name of God, that one of your co-worker in the studio in this area to call for Stino Putu. When he was anchoring this program, she went to Rumotogo to see to ascertain things by himself and other crew members that are leading to Rumotogo. So I'm begging you, at the calling, telling River State government, mostly our governor, Governor Fubara, to do this bridge from Iwofe to Bakre.
Okay.
I'm begging you now to come with your crew to come and see the site by your eye so that you will know that what I'm calling on this station that is very, very important.
What area?
In Oto Bakre, precisely Oto Bakre. In my community, we have a military person. He has called it 100% guarantee. I will contact my youth president and other youth body in Obakre clan.
Okay.
I want you to come to to see this side by your eye. You'll be in Nkrumah water side.
All right, we'll talk to our journalists to go check out the area. Yes, we'll get our journalists to go check out the area. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, it's all part of the eyewitness now. Yeah. We have a commercial for 8:30. We'll be back after that to take more calls. Please stay with us. Send you a message. I thought it was eyewitness report we were sharing. No, don't mind me. Hello, good evening. Hello. Network was already getting better. Let me just hope that your call dropped. Maybe you didn't know you dialed. So try to redial, okay? So that we can hear your eyewitness report. All right? Yes, please. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, please, welcome.
I'm Edatonia. I'm calling from Umedu.
All right, go on, please. What's your eyewitness report?
Please, my eyewitness, what I observed yesterday,
Yeah.
from Umedu, we generate revenue for government, Nigeria national. About 99 oil well is this in this town. How can we have water? We are finding water to drink. We go other place, we see the third, do drainage and other things. The flood want to pursue us at Umebu. Even though prepay meter at Umebu, where is supposed to get prepay meter, we don't have prepay meter. Without only on the road, we cannot see road. We are commenting about security. Without light, how can we implement the security we are committing? What we are committing is this camouflage. Why government cannot listen to Umebu? Umebu is a peaceful area. It cannot hear any violence. Is it when violence come at Umebu, where they will come to remember Umebu? Please let government try remember us. For our road, please, beg them for us. Thank you. This year. They said they commission.
All right, Rumebulu, right?
They will work in this year.
Rumebulu, Abi?
Anything. Yes, Umebulu.
Okay.
From Chukota to Umebulu. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that you just have to keep emphasizing it. Yes, just like I explained earlier, that if you say it one time and you don't talk about it again, you may not get the change that you want. What's important is, there's a way you keep asking for something from someone that is capable of giving that thing to you. The person will just say, let me just eventually do this thing for this person so that I can have peace and I can rest. That's how it is. So you're calling on the government in charge, the government responsible for this and that, for roads, for health, for light, for everything that makes living conditions better. That's the essence of eyewitness reports. So you don't keep quiet. You don't say, no concern me. It concerns you because you live in that community. You may have alternative help or alternative source to make your life better, but it still affects you and people around you. So that's the essence. Okay? Hello, good evening.
Sorry, one of our regular callers from Umedu, Mr. UC.
Yeah.
It has been long. Ewa Brahma from Urumodogo. It has been long. I think we have to hear from them now.
Okay.
I say remain Reginald.
All right. Thank you. It's been long you heard from them. That's what you mean, right?
breaking 28, there was a flash from NEPA. See, today I'm talking about there is nothing.
So
like
it's almost
light.
like you called to talk about light and they flash the light.
I called on the 27th.
Yeah, then on 28th they flash the light.
28th they flash the light.
What's going on?
There is nothing like light.
That means the light is not bad then.
You see, I don't know. The truth is, if they know what torture people have been going through, this life something, this fuel something, there's someone supposed to, the people who are living within their jurisdiction, they're supposed to have that access, just only the light and water. Come and see what's happening, how to get a cup of water to drink. There is no borehole you do. There is nothing, and people are suffering because of light issue, and people are hearing. We continue talking about different things, politics. There are fortunate that at the end of the day, even someone who comes to say they want to rule, there is nothing to rule.
Okay.
Some local government chairman is saying, if they give them sleeping tablet, no, you cannot hear their voice.
They not give them sleeping tablet though. They did not give them sleeping tablets. The fact that you're not hearing their voice now, there are probably reasons that we don't even know. And you say you called to talk about light. The next day they flash light. That's already a more than enough evidence to tell you that these people, they hear these things, they know, they hear it, and will not be quiet about it. The fact that they even flashed lights shows that the light was not even bad then, because if the light was spoiled, it wouldn't have. Maybe the light was, or maybe there's something wrong with it. That flash was just maybe fixing going on. Who knows? Still observe for a while and give us follow-up on the matter. Okay? Thank you all so much for participating, joining on the show. This is where we have to wrap it up on Eyewitness Report. Stay with me for the thrill by 9. My name is Rona Agbara. Good evening.
Don't
100% true.
Looking to grow your business?
Ready to elevate your brand and reach the right audience? This is your moment to take your brand to the next level with Today 95.1 FM.
Your trusted voice, reaching thousands of listeners every single day.
From startups to established brands, we create powerful advertising solutions that boost your visibility and drive real growth.
Our affordable advertising packages are designed to give your business maximum visibility and real results.
Don't just advertise where people are listening.
Call us today on 0818-389-2850 or visit our station to book your slot now at Today FM Drive off East West Road, Obiapo.
Today FM 95.1.
Your voice, your market, your success.
The personality I'm about to talk to at this moment has always been my go-to person
each time I want to talk about athletics, everything you need to know about athletics, yes, at his beck and call, you have it all from the right source. A man who has so much into athletics and participates in athletics. It's my pleasure once again to have Darius on the show. Together, we're taking a look at athletes who are trying to qualify for a major competition. The details he will tell us on this edition of Global Sports Update. My name is Godwin Enakana. Many thanks for staying with us. I did say Darius is waiting to talk to us. Remember, I call him Mr. Athletics. Thank you so much, Darius, for being part of the show on a lovely day like this.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Godi. It's always a pleasure. Like you said, the Nigerian team will be participating at the World Relays in Gaborone, Botswana this weekend, precisely Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd. And the objective is to qualify for two competitions. One, the World Ultimate Championship. It's a new competition in the World Athletics calendar. We've gone past the World IWF because calendar. We've gone past the World IWF because I started with IWF anyway. So it is a World Ultimate Championship. It's a new competition in their calendar. It's a competition that pitches Olympic champions with world champions, with Diamond League champions. Then we also have the relays component. So that's the one we want to also qualify for. Then the other one is the World Championship next year. That's 2027 in Beijing. Yes, the World Championship is going back to China. How many years after now? Is this 16 years? No, not up to 16. 2015 to now, that will be about 11 years. 11 years after, if I'm not mistaken. So that is the target. Then there is also the issue of winning medals and winning some money. But I don't think we'll qualify for those ones. Our main target should be getting the qualification tickets to both the Ultimate Championship, which is going to be tough, then for the World Championship, which we can achieve.
Now, is this all about relays? Is everyone coming to Gaborone running relays and no individual events at all?
Yes, it's all about relays. That's why it is named World Relays. Maybe a lot of people can get confused by the fact that you have the Penn Relays, the Monzac Relays in the US, but they still run other events. But this one is strictly a qualifier for the relay events of the Ultimate Championship, the World Championship, and the Olympics, when it is time for the Olympics. So it's strictly a relay event.
Apart from miracles happening, how about preparations? Are we ready as a nation, Nigeria, going to Gaborone to participate in the relays? Are athletes ready? Did they get the kind of preparations they should have in their schools? Of course, I know that they didn't come to Nigeria, as it were.
Well, the best form of preparation is in running in competitive meets. There's no amount of preparation you can do on your own. It is when you get into a competition proper. Preparation you can do on your own. It is when you get to a competition proper that you know that you are prepared, because when you are preparing on your own, there is no tension. When you stand on that track, waiting to exchange baton, that is where there is tension. And the best way to reduce that tension is by running in meets. And I find it curious that the Simbini Classic that was held on Tuesday in South Africa, that is close to Botswana, Nigeria was not there. I thought a forward-looking federation will have looked at the calendar around that area where there are relays and push all the Nigerian teams there. So instead of going through Ethiopia, they should have bought the South African ticket, South African Airways ticket, stay in South Africa, run the meet. Chidi Okeze was in that meet, run the meet, and from there, go to Gaborone for the event. But unfortunately, they didn't. So then again, apart from sharpening baton exchange, the quality of the athletes that you are taking there is also important. You can't take athletes running 45, 46 and expect to beat athletes running 44, maybe 145. It's going to be difficult in the 4x4. Even in the 4x1, you can't be taking a level 2, level 3 and run against teams with
4 athletes running 10, 9, 10, 8. So it's going to be a bit difficult. But if the batting exchange are okay, because like I said, they can drop betting. So if your batting exchange is okay, is sharp, then you stand a chance of picking the ticket. Why it is actually difficult to pick tickets is because of the fact that they are not going to run, the first 4 will qualify. No, it's not going to be like that. For the first round, for example, since there are 24 nations, there will be 4 rounds. So that means it's 2 per each heat. So that means it's 2 nations that will qualify from each heat. So that makes it 8 for the final. Then for the next day, when they will now run for those who didn't make the first 8, it is still going to be 2, because this time around now they've reduced from 24 to 18. So it's going to be 2. Then the fastest losers. The 2 fastest losers. So let's see if you can make the first 2 in the second round. Maybe we can make as fastest losers.
So, Darius, in summary, how good do you think our athletes can perform in Gaborone? I mean, in athletics sometimes miracles do happen. Can miracles happen on the side of the Nigerian team?
Yes, I want to agree with you that miracles do happen, especially in relays where you can drop betting, and we've seen so many examples, and we've even benefited from some in the past. I think it was the 2008 Olympics when the team led by Damola Oshayomi won a medal from 5th position because 2 nations were disqualified from crossing the lane and from dropping the betting. So miracles can happen. Then too, it also depends on the quality of teams others bring. Although at that level is a bit in their team, that even if this one is not there, you can also always rely on the other one. And unfortunately, our best athletes are not going to be there. So that is a big problem for us. So the only miracle that can happen is if we gain from a team dropping betting or exchanging betting out of the exchange zone. That doesn't even affect us too, because I know when they went to the relays in Botswana, that was one of the problems they had. They dropped betting, the 4x1 women dropped betting. So it happens. So let's see if it's not happened to us and we can benefit from it.
Dari, is there a Nigerian athlete who lives in Nigeria, trains in Nigeria, that is going to Gaborone?
Of course, yes. 90% of the team, I don't want to say 95, 90% of the team going that are in Gaborone now, they are home-based athletes. I wanted to say they are from Nigeria, as if others are not from Nigeria. They are home-based athletes who are born, who grow here, who train here. I think only 3 or 4 are coming from abroad. Chidi Okeze in the 400 meters, Rosemary Chukuma in the 4x100 meters because she left about 4 or 5 years ago. So we can classify her as home base again. Then we can still classify Blessing Ogudina as foreign base, even though she left Nigeria last year. So maybe let me say 2.5 because if you leave Nigeria last year, I don't want to classify you as foreign base yet. But the bulk of the team that are in Gaborone now are home-based athletes.
So let me take you away from Gaborone and take you to Turkey, precisely. The story of Favor Ofili is no longer news. That World Athletics has said that she cannot compete for Turkey for reasons that I want you to enlighten us on. Then I'll ask the next question.
Yes, like rightly said, World Athletics have rejected Ofili's application.
Then I'll ask the next question.
Yes, like rightly said, World Athletics have rejected Ofili's application for a change of allegiance. That's what it's called in athletics. You are changing allegiance from one country to another. Basically because they feel the Turkish, not even the Turkish Federation, and that's one of the mistakes the Turkish people made. It is Turkish government per se. And what athletics, like every other international sports federations, France at that kind of interference. It's like they've turned it into business, and they feel that they are not trying to develop local athletes. They are trying to poach athletes, and that is one of the reasons. And I think basically it's because of the number. You can't be asking for change of allegiance for 11 athletes at one fell swoop. That is madness. The whole world, I remember when it happened, the whole world was like, come on, what is this? So I think the main reason why they were rejected, they now were able to find maybe some technical terms to disqualify those athletes is because of the large number. If it were Ofili alone, I think they would have accepted it, because when you look at the reasons Ofili gave, they are compelling reasons that World Athletics cannot find answers to. And if Ofili appeals on her own, of course, it has to be with the support of the Turkish Federation. I think she will win. So that's the problem.
The man, Darius, you can never have enough of him when he's talking athletics. Right here with us. Tomorrow, he'll be back and we'll be concluding this conversation that we started today. My name is Godwin Enakna. Global Sports Update. Let's keep praying for Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko, for herbal medicine, where they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with country healthcare system. Countryman, correct, holistic, ogbonge herbal medicine, they we know they come out for public anyhow, like a big basket. Full ground, as every Christmas have been boundary. Sickness self sabi medicine will pass them. After all, monkey smart now because tree near tree is our forest. So Heritage International go use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition wey don become ogbarogba for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International offices wey near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now we you.
Hello and welcome to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. 080-33-111-946. Our topic of discussion is infertility, and I have with me in the studio Dr. Botumba Abiodun. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
It's infertility, and I have with me in the studio Dr. Botumba Abiodun. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Infertility is seen in couples whenever a man and a woman is able to stay together for at least 1 year, which is equal to 12 months, without being able to get pregnancy so that they can get fruit of the womb. It is of two types. We have primary infertility, and the second one is called secondary infertility. Primary infertility is seen when a man and a woman have stayed together for at least a year and they are unable to conceive. But in secondary infertility, a man and a woman have been able to have issues or to have even only one, but they intend to get more, which is not forthcoming. That is secondary infertility. So whenever there is infertility, it is very important for the two to join hands together and go for investigations. What makes a man the father of any child is the quality of the semen coming from the man. That a man is able to perform doesn't make him the father of any child. What is coming from a man is gotten from the testicles. In some men, the number of sperm cells can drop, a situation that we call oligospermia. In some, the cells may not even be there at all, a situation that is called azoospermia. Some men do experience a situation where what is coming from them is nothing but only water. All the qualities are not there. There are many factors that can make a man to come under these conditions, part of which is drug abuse. There are some medications that some men do take that are spermicidal, that is, they are part of which is drug abuse. There are some medications that some men do take that are spermicidal, that is, they are killers of the cells that makes a man the father of any child. Not only this, it is possible when a man is exposed to very high temperature, particularly the private part, for the cells to die or get weakened. And that is why the nature in its species did not put the testicles inside our abdomen, because the process of spermatogenesis does not require very high temperature. That is why they are kept in the sac under there, so that the temperature can be a mild one. Not only this, infections that men have suffered from, whether in the past or in the recent, can also destroy all the cells. Even some before their puberty, if they suffer from mumps infection, a viral infection, it can destroy all the tissues that are supposed to produce the cells. Some do suffer from sexually transmitted infections that have been able to get deep into the testicles and destroy all these cells. At times, hormonal imbalance can also affect the quality of semen a man produces. All this can make the man to be the cause of infertility in his family. In women, it is possible for challenges to also result from infection. Infections that are poorly treated in women can make a woman to suffer from serious lower abdominal pains, which can spread upward and tend to block the fallopian tube. In some women, drug abuse can be the challenge. Some women, without even having any issue, they take to lifestyle of taking contraceptives, pills, or injections that they use to prevent pregnancy without having any issue. And this can cause hormonal imbalance and disrupt all their fertility profile to the extent that without having any issue. And this can cause hormonal imbalance and disrupt all their fertility profile to the extent that when the time comes that they have the desire for this, they may not be able to get it. Not only this, some have done repeated abortions that perforate the uterus, or the uterus has been destroyed, all the layers are not complete again. Under that condition, when a woman conceives, in less than 8 weeks, it will drop. Some have fibroids, a mass growing inside the lumen of the uterus that is not giving enough space for pregnancy to grow to maturity. And that's why we say, under this condition, we have to first agree on how to get out of the challenge. And how do one get out of challenge? It is by visiting a competent healthcare giver who will be able to do investigations and know what the root cause of the problem is. It may be from man, it may be from the woman of the house, and at times it can be from both of them. But once the root cause of the challenge is determined, the way out will not be far-fetched. Anytime there is infertility in families, we do advise that mutual understanding is very important. For more enlightenment and advice, the number you can call is 080-33-111-946. 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. Thank you.
All right, you've been listening to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. 080-33-111-946. Let's take our sponsor's message. Don't go away. We shall be right back.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko for herbal medicine where they produce strong, correct medicine. They take it, they support with country healthcare system. Quatliman, correct bekelistic ogbonge herbal medicine. They know they come out for public anyhow like a big basket. Full ground as every Christmas have been boundary. Sickness self sabi medicine will pass them. After all, monkey smart now because tree near tree is a forest. Heritage International go use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition. We don't become ubarugba for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International. Offices way near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now
You're welcome back to Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at number 20.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.